It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. Going to go right back to Henry. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Aguilar goes off in motion. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. 3rd and short. Jackson under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Chiefs offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes on 1st down. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had to punt on their opening drive. No damage done as of yet. Still scoreless here, and they'll pick it up 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll get about 2. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Third down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Derrick Henry there to bring him down. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They put Kelsey in motion. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, KC.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And this is going to make the play caller happy. Good run. 8 yards. Much more manageable third down coming up.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Hardy now with the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's Henry, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Patrick to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Third down coming up.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On second down, Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are out to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Running left is Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Through one in this rematch of the AFC title game. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on second down. He finds Likely, his tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. They'll motion over Flowers. Off the play fake. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Going to get that complete. This is Sky Moore.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Right back to Moore, another grab. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
First down throw, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. That's complete to Rice. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Second down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Baltimore.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Play action now. Jackson. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
To the tight end, likely. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Finding room to the 20. 18 on the gain again. And another first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Aguilar goes off in motion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's the tight end likely in motion. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Third and short, Jackson. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They put Kelsey in motion. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. 2nd and goal. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Throwing is Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. First and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jack, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jackson now on 2nd down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. A huge play just before the half. 56 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens make the lead full. It is 17-13. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his man Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On third down, Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
He'll find Aguilar, complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A design run here with Jackson. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
On the ground, here's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Second and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. It's the tight end, Likely, in motion. This one complete to Bateman. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he'll get a couple here, but it's going to set up a 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Here's Hardy to return. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll run it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Aguilar goes off in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Jackson looking to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. He's one of the best playmakers we have in the entire NFL. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Chiefs have a first down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, KC. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Butker now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
Aguilar goes off in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. To the air one more time with Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
It's the tight end likely in motion. They'll run. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
Play action here. Mahomes working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Gray is the motion man here. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. They'll look to throw again. Open man downfield. It's Kelsey. And he will score. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Hardy now with the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run here. Whoa. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Aguilar goes off in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven 1st down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
They'll motion over Flowers. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and 6. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
He's just such a hard guy to get on the ground. You can see just his strength and his ability to fight through contact. But give credit to the defense. They kept coming after him, and eventually they got him down on the ground, and they got him down for a loss.
From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Third down and 9. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Whoa! He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. Second and a yard. To throw is Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third and 1, here's Mahomes. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. To the tight end, likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. This is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
It's the tight end, likely, in motion. Play action now. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A short one caught by Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, KC. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardy now with the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
First and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.